Today's vlog is about an impromptu plan to go for a long drive. It's 10 p.m. You want to go for a long drive? Are you interested? What's it? I think you are. Let's get ready then. Mama, are you ready? Are you ready? Samira is ready and she's been secured in her car seat. And she's getting a little bit irritated now. So Samira is about to be 9 months old and she has not yet started walking. So as you can see, she has the luxury of being carried over from the apartment to the car. So that's our parking lot and that is our car. So this is Friday night. Yep, it's weekend. As per American way of life, 10:30 is pretty late, unlike India where you can see so many people out on the streets. So now Samira is gonna be fixed onto the car and she cannot move from there. All set, Mama? All set? We are already on our way and this is a Mexican restaurant. Its name is Casa Vallarta. Last time we were here with friends for dinner. These are the pictures from that last dinner and we ended up being on the side of Charles River. This was a picture and it was again an impromptu plan. I expected there won't be too much traffic on the road, but I can still see a lot of cars. We live in the city of Worcester, which is around 40 minutes drive to where we are heading to right now. I can see a flashing patrol car. Can you see the red, blue lights flashing in front? Oh, so there is a road construction, so that's why we have this signs and this police car which says that you cannot use this lane because there's something going on here, and it's an indication for the drivers. And if you see these small orange pillars on the road, it means that there is some construction work going on. So you are meant to be cautious, you are not allowed to speed. And here comes the sign for Boston Logan Airport, which is the nearest airport to the Worcester city where I live in. And once you start seeing these big office buildings, that means we're almost about to enter Boston. Any big cities in USA, they do have a lot of high rises, but we live in smaller cities like Worcester, and it is always preferable not to live in the main city because of the expenses. It's very expensive. The accommodations, the spaces are less, you pay more for parking. But if you are living in a smaller city, which is kind of like an hour drive from like big cities, it is always great because the room rents are less, you get more parking space, so life is a lot more easier. So this place is called Cambridge and most of the startup farms are located here. A lot of companies, they have their offices in here. So most of the people who work here, they live in Worcester or nearby cities like Shrewsbury, Grafton, and they drive up till Cambridge. So it took us near about 40 minutes from our place to be here, but on an average working day, it can take up to 1.5 hours drive. So it's not the people of India who complain about traffic. We do have a lot of traffic here. So we are almost there and this is the first glimpse of where we're gonna park. Hi, Mama. So I'm just gonna see what signs are up here for parking, and it says that I cannot park here anytime. So I think we have to go back a little and park again. So this place is right on the opposite side of MIT. That is, yes, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So I still remember when I was growing up in Kolkata, we used to use MIT as a tongue twister, and we used to ask friends, hey, can you pronounce Massachusetts? And trust me, I never knew how to pronounce it in the right way. Until I came here, and now I have to use it every now and then. But we do use Mass as a short form for Massachusetts. I think this is the right place to be after a week of hard work, when you can just sit, relax, enjoy the calmness, the beauty. There is a mild breeze blowing. Actually, it is pretty hot. This entire week has been very hot and humid. The temperatures were up like 37, 39 degrees Celsius. But when we came here, we stepped out of the car. I felt the air wasn't that humid, and it was pretty nice. The only people that I see here, I guess, are MIT students, or they can be travelers as well. It's almost about 11:30 and people are on their bikes, they're walking. So that's the plus for big cities. You get to see people on the road. When we took Samira out of her car seat, I saw her shivering a little bit. I think the breeze is just a little bit too cold for her. Thank God we always carry her jacket with us. Now we have put the jacket on her, and I'm carrying her with me just to give her a little bit break from like laying in her stroller. Can you see the moon? Isn't it beautiful? When I saw it initially, it was right on top of a small building, and for a second I was like, I think that's a light projection. But when Shubro came back and said, hey, did you check out the moon? I was like, oh, you are damn right. That is the moon, so, so, so close to us. Nishira Baka চাঁদ আকাশে চুপি চুপি বাঁশি বাজে বাতাসে বাতাসে নিশিরা
Da. Or, oh, that was too many. Da. 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 Da.
It's almost about time to head home. So, taking a last glimpse before we go back to the car. So before we head on to the highway, there is a tiny bit of driving in Boston City. So that's a wrap for this late night long drive. And in the end, I would love to mention that these kind of sudden plans would never have been possible and successful without my daughter being such a sport. She has always been phenomenal in all the trips that we've been taking with her, and we're really looking forward to her toddler days. So thanks for watching.